Hut, der hat 3 Ecken. 3 Ecken hat mein Hut. Und hat nicht 3 Ecken, dann ist es nicht mein Hut.
So, let's get started with this week's stories. A young woman teacher with obvious liberal tendencies explains to her class of small children that she is an atheist. She asks her class if they are atheists too. Not really knowing what atheism is, but wanting to be like their teachers, their hands explode into the air like fireworks. There is, however, one exception. A girl named Lucy has not gone along with the crowd. The teacher asks her why she has decided to be different. "Because I'm not an atheist." "Then," asks the teacher, "what are you?" "I'm a Christian." The teacher is a little perturbed now, her face slightly red. She asks Lucy why she's a Christian. "Well, I was brought up knowing, loving Jesus. My mom is a Christian, my dad is a Christian, so I'm a Christian." The teacher is now angry. "That's no reason," she says loudly. "What if your mom was a moron and your dad was a moron? What would you be then?" A pause and a smile. "Then," said Lucy, "I'd be an atheist." A new monk arrives at the monastery. He is assigned to help the other monks in copying old texts by hand. He notices, however, that they are copying from copies, not from the original books. So the new monk goes to the head monk to ask him about this. He points out that if there was an error in the first copy, that error would be continued in all of the other copies. The head monk says, "We've been copying from these copies for centuries, but you make a good point, my son." So he goes down to the cellar with one of the copies to check it against the original. Hours later, nobody has seen him. So 2 of the monks go downstairs to look for him. They hear sobbing coming from the back of the cellar and finds the old monk leaning over one of the original books crying. They ask, "What's wrong?" "The word is celebrate," says the old monk. An 80-year-old couple was worried because they kept forgetting things all of the time. The doctor assured them that there was nothing seriously wrong except old age, and suggested they carry a notebook and write things down so they wouldn't forget. Several days later, the old man got up to go to the kitchen. His wife said, "Dear, get me a bowl of ice cream while you're up." "Okay," he said. "And put some chocolate syrup on it, and a few cherries too," she added. "You better write all this down." "I won't forget," he said. 20 minutes later, he came back into the room and handed his wife a plate with eggs and bacon. She glared at him. "Now I told you to write it down. I knew you would forget." "What did I forget?" he asks. She replied, "My toast!" And now for the funnies. Said he was trying to save a princess and that he was being chased by turtles. That's when we checked the glove box and found these mushrooms. Then it all made sense. Party. BYOB. Dear Journal, trying catnip for the first time. When does it kick in? Whoa, all makes sense now. We're all connected. I want to hug a mouse. We will never speak of this again. Purr, purr. Old school music streaming. Mr. and Mrs. Cornett, Timothy's having trouble keeping up with the rest of the class. He's going to need a tutor. Inconvenience store. The arena tonight. 60s rock and roll band. Aren't you guys a little old to be listening to a rock and roll band? We are the band. I knew it was a mistake letting you sign up for Amazon Primate. Bananas, 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 bananas. Ain't nothing quite so refreshing as the sweet taste of cool, clear, pure water. Eh, Pard? Cat endorsements. So, if you ever get an urge to be active, drink a bottle of 5 hours Lafarge. Aha! Hell's Cafeteria. Wow, these plates are hot! While you were out, Bob called, Jeff called, nature called. Appliance healers. I command the foul demons that have clogged this vacuum cleaner to come out! Killed another stuffed animal today. Man, it was sweet. Got the squeaker out and everything. Why did the cowboy adopt a wiener dog? To get along, little doggy. Disney's Desperate Housewives. My husband is an animal. Mine still drives a pumpkin. My husband leaves me at home with 7 little ones. Mine wants me to wear fishnet stockings. I just pretend I'm asleep. Cool. I just sold the dog on eBay. Achilles' heels. I know I shouldn't, but they're my weakness. Do you know me? I have to deal with lions, wolves, and saber-toothed tigers. That's why I carry one of these. Oh! Reason for box return. Wrong style. Damaged. They don't fits. They can't sits. Let's see if I have this straight. You were cruising past the moon, minding your own business, when this cow suddenly jumped out of nowhere? Thelma's Curiosity Shop. More worms? Say, why are you being so nice to me all of a sudden? Honestly, look at the mess. This is the last time I ask you to do the laundry. The world's first tool, made by Black & Pecker. Coal mimers. This keyboard is too big. This keyboard is too little. Ah, his keyboard is just right. Remember, if the world didn't suck, we'd all fall off. And that concludes Opa's Corner for this week.
Mein Hut, der hat 3 Ecken. 3 Ecken hat mein Hut. Und hat nicht 3 Ecken, dann ist es nicht mein Hut.
Opa's Corner is now available on my own YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe.